Well, here it is. So I got the antennas out. Let's see, yeah. So here are the mounting brackets. This is what we get to deal with now. So the way this works. Walk around the camera here. So this goes in a 2-inch receiver. This is the original mount for it, and it actually sleeves in, and the bottom hole is smaller than the top hole. So this whole section sits on the top. So I know when I did the car bracket, I considered that that would be the brace. So I think that should stay on the driver's side. And so this is the way I did it with this brace. So the bottom's a small hole, and I got this aluminum angle iron, and it's just coupled together with a couple bolts, and it bolts through to the bottom piece. That's where the thing sits, but it sits flat. It sits flush on this, and this bolted up underneath the contest caddy. So that's the way this one works. So it almost could do the same thing with a piece of a square iron of some sort. It'd have to be about that thick. It'd have to be about that thick. So if I find a tape measure here. So that's one. So something about mounting that across, right? This is gonna be the driver's side. So that'll sit probably just back a little bit from the very back, but not all the way forward, not all the way back. Just enough so it's protected with the feed point and motor connections here. So maybe a little inside of that. I'm thinking if we do consider this thing is capable of high power, I'm going to confirm it, and I'll probably get a 40-meter resonator that's capable of high power for the Hustler. And we'll run a couple 100 watts instead of the normal 100 watts. So that's one. Now the other mount, it's a little more simple, but it needs a upper support. So what I had was the Hustler multi-band vertical with the mast with the string. So the string was a guy wire, so it's going to sit about that high. Of course, the new vehicle is a little bit taller than the Caddy. Of course, the Caddy's low profile, so this'll, we'll have to figure out how this is once we get a mount figured out. But the same rules exist. What I did with this is it sat on the bracket, and it had a brace partway up and near the trunk. And this is actually a military mast. Hopefully, I'm getting this on film. It's a military mast, and we had this sitting inside of it, on top of the feed point. It sat right inside of it, and that was on top of the feed point, and we held it back with the wind load to the antenna on the trunk. So that's going to get done, and here's the mountain and feed point for that. So same thing, same sort of idea, and worked pretty well. But it just goes in there and locks in, and this is just a bolt on a thin piece of sheet metal. So this one's a little bit easier. This one probably could be like a channel iron. That'd probably be perfect for this piece of aluminum channel iron. Probably both of them almost could use a aluminum channel iron type thing. So that's the scoop. That's what we got. So let's get the juices flowing for N1WK on figuring out helping out with a mounting solution on that, and see where we go from there. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. So here's the 40-meter resonator, and here's the 80. 80's a high power. I mean, it's going to be bigger anyway, so I'm going to see if they got a high power one with the 40 just to be safe so we don't get stuck. But we'll probably bring all the resonators with us, and that'll be the NEQP setup. So hopefully it works out.